What's up, boys and girls, it's Jaegerchere, and I'm back again with two new treaty maps that are going to be added for the next patch. And after the next patch, we will have 15 different standard treaty maps, which are going to be awesome. So these two new treaty maps are Vistula Basin and also California. So I'm gonna just go straight away with California, check the 1v1, 2v2, 3v3 and 4v4 spawn, and do the same for the other new map. So once again, big shout out to Vivi playing. Let's just get right into it. So this map has, since it's a standard treaty map, it will start with standard treaty resources. So you have 2 gold mine next to you and also 1 gold mine far out. There are a decent amount of hunts which can be accessed for both sides. There's a decent amount of trees, and some of these trees are 600 wood trees, as you can see, so you won't have any resource issues in this map. And then this map has, at the start for the spawn for 1v1, you will be able to reach to a trade post and also a Klamath settlement. So these Klamath settlements have been adjusted, and well, they will be adjusted for the upcoming patch basically. So you can chop wood with these Klamath units, which is going to be awesome. The trickle is not that big, not like the settlers chopping. It's going to be a small trickle, but it is something. And then in terms of the tech, they have 25% damage that they can give to the Klamath unit itself. And then a food crate, which scales based on the time, and also a 5% boost to all resources. And then other than that, there is the Nootka settlement, which you can get the Nootka warchief and the Nootka warriors. And then in terms of their upgrade, you will have a build time boost to the Nootka units, and also their cost reduced. This is a typical Nootka settlement tech, so there is nothing special. So 50% HP boost for the villager, and also this is the tech which enables the Nootka warchief to be trained from your explorer. And then in terms of the map layout, there is a central, I would say a central zone that you can fight during a 1v1, and then of course there is 2 sides on each side, so you can easily do any sort of splits, heads up, and all this stuff. This is a really amazing looking map. I just love how amazing it is, how well the map is distributed in terms of the zone, fighting zones. It's gonna be really awesome. I just love it. Okay, so this is the 2v2 spawn, and as you can see, same map layout. There is nothing different. You can still close the walls completely. There is enough resources just like before, and you can reach the Klamath settlement and also the trade post for each side. And also there is a blank spot behind the base, which can be used towards any sort of runnings inside the economy, causing some chaos just like usual. And then this is the overall size of the 2v2. So as you can see, the build radius is up to here, so basically you have all the spot up to this point which you can fight with your opponent. And also the same thing for the sides. As you can see, there's a massive spot on the sides, each side, which can be used to fight. All right, now we have the 3v3 spawn, and then same thing. As you can see, nothing fancy. In all of the spawns, you can only reach to the Klamath settlement. Again, we have this blank point, which you can use in your opponent base. Set up a fort, a TC, whatever you feel that you need to do to break them out or cause some chaos. And then in terms of the space, as you can see, there is decent amount of space between the players. So it's a really huge map. I love it. And also there is this treasure that you can take So once again, you can use this claw unit to chop wood. It's a small wood trickle. It's nothing big, but still, it is something. And then, other than that, in terms of the treasures, there are standard treasures, nothing big, nothing fancy. So it will be a really good and balanced map. Alright, now we have the 4v4 spawn. And once again, as you can see, the map is really huge. You can reach to the trade post and the climate settlement on the side. And then the map is spread out evenly. I love how huge and how the fight's gonna go on this map. So probably, I would say in a 4v4, 2 players gonna be fighting in the middle, 1 player on the side, and then the native player, the player who's playing as the natives, should be playing on the native side. So as you can see, there's a huge amount of spot that you can fight. So this is a really nice looking map. I just love it. I cannot express how much I love this map. So once again, shout out to you, Vividly playing. Now we will move on to the next map. Alright, now we have the 1-1 spawn for this map, and as you can see, each player will spawn with a windmill, and it will trickle 1 food per second. So it is in a safe spot, so don't you worry, you're not gonna lose it if the enemy walks by, because it's next to your TC, and then you will be completely fine. So this map also, it has a decent amount of resources distributed. As you can see, there's decent amount of wood, decent amount of hunt and gold mines. And in terms of the natives that are going to be spawned on this map, it's going to be House of Vasa, House of Yagalon, and House of Wetin. So this time we got the House of Yagalon and House of Vasa. So both of these are really good for treaty games. House of Vasa, you will have the wing hussars. That's all we are here for. So that's gonna be amazing. I can't wait to try this House of Vasa in the game, because so far we didn't have any treaty map that has House of Vasa in it. So it's gonna be really awesome. And then in terms of the layout of the map, as you can see, you can just wall this water. It's not a complete water, it's not a river, just it's not like what we have in Deccan. So you can wall over the water all around the map, so don't you worry about having the lack of space. And other than that, as you can see, it's a really flat plain. There's no plateaus, no cliffs or anything, so it's very nice and standard map. And also you have 4 trade posts which are splitting the map evenly. Alright, now we have the 2v2 spawn, and then as you can see, just like the 1v1, each player gets the windmill. It's just next to each player, so everyone will be having this next to their base. So it's gonna be an additional something next to you to have a boost to your economy, which is going to be really great. I just love the layout of this map. And this time, so in case if you wonder if these native settlements or, well, royal houses will be always spawned in the same spot or not, no, that's not the case. So they will be cycling, so you can either get the House of Yagalon here, and then House of Wetin outside, or House of Vasa inside, House of Yagalon outside, or and different layouts. So it's gonna be randomized, but in any case, each of these royal houses, they will provide a good economy boost and also a really nice units. Alright, and now we have the 3v3 spawn. Once again, this is something I wanted to mention, so don't you worry that you're spawned next to this water. You can build over it, doesn't matter what building you have, you can just build anything on top of it. So it's just like you have a land, it's just how the map look like, so don't you worry about that. And again, you will have, each player has the food trickle there, And then the house of Jaegerchere, as you can see, this time is spawned inside. And then we have the house of Vasa outside. So it's just, as I've said, it will cycle inside and outside, because each of these have their advantages for the boom and also for the fight, so either of them can be used inside. And then in terms of the map layouts, so as you can see, one side the natives are spawned on the left side, on the right side, and the other one is spawned at the left side. So this is going to be really nice in terms of fighting and deciding who will fight where. This is almost the same layout as Savannah has. So one set of natives for the for your side, for example, is going to be on the right side, and your opponent is on the left side. So it's just on the decision making on the game itself, which is really nice. And other than that, the resource distribution are really nice. Neither side can reach to the trade post after until the treaty ends, and it's gonna be a really nice map. All right, now we have the 4 before spawn, and as you can see, just like the other layouts, it's gonna have the food trickle there for all of the players, so it's gonna be there, decent amount of resources. And there is this blank point which is there for 2v2, 3v3, and 4v4. So you will have this blank point in multiple space inside your base, so it will be really nice to how well your opponent or you will use towards your advantage. So it's really nice. And this time we got the House of Jaegerchere and House of Vasa again, so I'm surprised it didn't get the House of Vetin in neither of these spawns, but don't you worry, the House of Vetin is also inside the cycle, so you will be getting that as well. And other than that, as you can see, the map is really clean. The distance between the players is well distributed, so it's gonna be a really nice map. So overall, I just love these new maps, both California and also the Vistula Basin. Both of them are amazing. So once again, thank you, Vivi Plane, for making this happen. And that's all for this video. Until the next video, stay safe, have fun, and goodbye.